they have now Nothing to Prove. This would be The Darkness. They've been away after their second album, which I happen to love, One Way Ticket to Hell and Back. But I'm the only person who does, I think. And since they've come back with Hotcakes, they've been rather marvellous. And this album is 80s themed. There's a lot of shiny suits, a bit like snot on a wall, big telephones, that sort of thing. And it's called Dreams on Toast. Now, it came out last week, but this is a members version. I don't know what kind of member you have to be when it's freely available on your streaming service or one's streaming service. But the thing is, they have a great time, so they can do stuff like Rock and Roll Party Cowboy. There's always a bit of irony and a bit. Well, I don't know if Justin Hawkins is really winking at us, but it doesn't really matter anymore because, as he says in one of the songs here, he doesn't even think his mum bought the last one. You know, so it's all about loving that rock. And they love a variety of rock. That's the great thing about The Darkness. They love a variety of rock. So you've got a bit of ZZ Top in the verse to Rock and Roll Party Cowboy. It's very 80s riffing. I Hate Myself. I mean, you shouldn't say you like I Hate Myself, I suppose. But that with a rampaging horn-infused rock and roll ditty, you've got to like it, haven't you? Mortal Dread has a bit of AC/DC, simple, then piano and hand claps. They like a bit of glam too, to The Darkness, and I love that. It's got drama, it's got an Angus Young brief solo, it's really fun. And then there's Queen jamming with Jellyfish, guitars are beautiful, and the piano for The Longest Kiss, that's great. And then we've got a bit of faster, it sounds like the riff to Sabotage, ding, without that, I can't stand it, I know you're playing it, any of that. But this is the battle for Gadget Land. And it sounds a bit like the Sex Pistols. You've got Right You Peasants, Time to Curtsy, I'm Justin, I'm the Earl of Chertsey. And he gives us a kind of very posh rap. Very nice. There's a rambunctious solo in that. And it sounds eventually like 90s Ash. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. To use a double negative, folks. A double negative. Cold Hearted Woman is it's got a country air with a fiddle, and it's a bit rude, a bit naughty, I think. And then we've got an American narrative, falsetto sweet chorus, sweeping strings, beautifully done. Mantovani would be proud of Weekend in Rome. And one of the extra tracks is called Peppermint and Chamomile. There's a lute and a Fleetwood Mac sort of that kind of thing. It's fun, it's dramatic, it sounds a bit folky, and I happen to really like it. But I happen to really like this album anyway. But I happen to really like The Darkness. But I happen to think that they don't really care what you think, and that makes them even better. Get this album. They don't really care if you do, but I think you'll care if you miss it, 'cause it's blooming good. And make sure that you get these Dreams on Toast, because this toast is really well done. Ta-ta.